everybody, I am making a bride bouquet today. Tomorrow we're doing a mock photo shoot for a wedding. It's going to involve the paper mill, 406 Memories, Belle Blanc is doing the dresses, and then I'm doing the flowers. So this first one that I'm going with, the gown is like really lacy and pretty and flowy. So I went with more pastel colors. I got some white wax flower, some peach ranunculus, some peach status, some peach mums. I can't remember what this stuff is called. I think it's a kind of eucalyptus, but it's like in a green color that I've never seen before. And then I've got some roses here. I think these were called peach shimmer. And I've got some creamy carnations that I'm gonna add with it. Some more eucalyptus. I think this one is called Guinea. I'm not 100% positive though. And then here's like a burnt peachy mum. And then one of my favorite things to work with that I got, I'm so excited, it's grevillea. Like, this stuff is so cool. The top just looks awesome. And I got this in 2 different colors, but I'm gonna use the more peachy color this time around. So let's get started. I'm gonna try to do like a flowy look to this one because she's got that flowy gown with it. So just kind of build it and put this in the middle. I do really like this color combo. It's so pretty. Going for like more of a wildflower flowy look. I should have wired those ranunculus before I started, but it's a little too late now. I think this is the hardest part for me, is like building the base and figuring out what you want it to look like. You know, there's so many ways to get like inspiration through Pinterest and things like that. And I like to look at color palettes on Pinterest because, you know, there'll be a couple of colors that are stuck together that I've never seen before. And I'm like, oh, those are like really contrasting. It looks awesome. Or, oh, you know, that like monochromatic color scheme is super pretty. So like colors are easy for me for the inspiration, but when you go to design it, it's got to have that nice flow to it. And I think that's the part that so this is what I kind of got so far. Just building away. So like the ranunculus, they're super delicate stems, and so I'll put those ones in last and kind of slide them in there. And I don't have very much like creamy white going on, so you got to be careful where you're putting them so it's not like a big glob of white in one spot. Ooh, but I'm really liking this. This looks really good. Let's see. I kind of want that maybe up a little bit. Let's see, we'll do that over here. Oh yeah. Let's see here. Bring that up a bit. Oh, it's so pretty. Oopsie. Did I break you? Oh, I did. It's a bummer. It's okay. I got this one. I might have to go grab another carnation. That's really pretty. guy down. Yeah, this color combo is so pretty. I have an awesome flower rep, and so with her I can just kind of tell her the colors that I'm looking for, and then she'll go through what she has on hand, and she'll just pick me like the coolest flowers in the color palette. And so unless I need like a specific flower, she just kind of gives me like a nice mix of the colors I'm looking for. And so it's pretty awesome that I get to experience lots of different flowers that I've never seen or haven't used in a really long time, because she just grabs what she has on hand. So like this grevillea and stuff like that, I just never think to add it into my order, and she, oh my gosh, look at that. Isn't that just so pretty? I'm not meaning to talk myself up. It's the flowers that I think are pretty, not the... I made sure the arrangements looks nice too, but the flowers are just gorgeous. And let's see, I don't know if I need this stock. Gosh, my hair is tickling my face, sorry. And this is a little too bushy for what I want. So we'll cut that guy down a little bit, and we'll put him in the back. Wow. You know, I might not even use another carnation because this just looks fantastic. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to tape this and then slide those ranunculus in and wire them first, because they might break if I just try to slip them in right now with how they are, because their stems are just kind of flimsy. Sometimes I'll get them and they've got like super hardy stems, and sometimes I don't and they're flimsy. So I just put a wire through them, because I think if I put one like right there, that'll look really pretty. And then add in some filler too. Okay, so let's put a light tape on here. First I'm gonna make this a little easier for myself, because those stems get in the way. Oh my gosh. I almost need like a headband. All right, where are you at? Right there. Okay, we'll do a light taping here. Don't want to get it too tight because that will suck it all in and it'll lose the look. So I'll just really lightly tape this around right here. Just twist it. Okay, I think that's good. Get off my finger. Wow, that's pretty. Yeah, I think you can kind of see like a hole right there. So I think if I put in a ranuncula right there and then add in some bunny tails for a little bit of texture in it, I think that'll be really pretty. So let's set that down for a minute. I got 2 different size gauged wire, and then for these ones I'm going to use the thicker wire and just go up the stem. Some people go from the top, and it depends on the flower which way I go through it. The ranunculus I've been going through the base, and then I just kind of feel it as it goes up. See? There, now it's not flimsy no more. Oopsie. I pulled it out when I did that. And this one, I think I'm gonna tape the head. For some reason, like just ranunculus, this one's split. Like you can see my wire through it. But since we're just using it, like I wouldn't use this in an order because, you know, the integrity of the flower is gone with that split. But because these are just for pictures, I'm gonna use it for the picture. And these ones, they open up so pretty and they almost look like a rose when they open up. Ranunculus are just like a super gorgeous flower. They're just really finicky, I guess. Some of them are hardy and some of them are finicky. So let's see. I wish I had light green tape because I might be able to see the tape on this one, but I don't want it to snap. We'll see what it looks like, and then if I have to pull it back out and use a different one, we'll do it that way too. Okay, there, got a little band-aid. So, we'll do this guy first. And it doesn't, so when I'm putting this in here, it's not necessarily going to be like taped in with that, so I might just have to re-tape it. I'll just kind of work it through the stems just so it's in the spot where I want it to be, and then hold it with my finger, my thumb, and then with this one, you know, I think I might actually put another stem of wax in there because it needs a little bit of white. Yeah, that looks good. And then where do I want this guy? I think I might just have it right in front and kind of down. All right, and then I'm gonna retape this. Where's my good tape? Right here. Try to hold that in place so it doesn't wiggle. Yeah, and with getting the tape and the wrap too tight too, you'll snap those stems, so you've got to really be careful. There we go. All right, that carnation's hiding a little. Maybe I'll try to wiggle it so he can go out that way. So yeah, see, like these carnations are super pretty because they've got like more, I don't know, the carnations that got like those like teethy leaves, I guess, they're really spiky and pointy, and there's a bunch of them. I don't like those carnations as much as ones, I guess not leaves, petals. I like these ones because they're like softer petals and more feathery. I like those carnations. I like working with those carnations better. And then bunny tails, because everybody knows I just love bunny tails. They are just so stinking cute. And so they really like to hook on themselves though, or break. So this one's not broke though, so we'll do that one. Just grab out, I don't know how many I'm gonna need, so I'm just grabbing them out so I don't have to go back. Okay, and then we're gonna trim them because they've got like their extra grass, and so that makes it a little bit harder to stick them into an arrangement. And so if you kind of cut them where you can see the grassy part comes, it'll just fall right off the end. Makes it easier to work with. But see, like this will slide right off. And these obviously don't need to be in any water because they're already dried, so you can have them be shorter, just not too short. And then just slide them in there carefully. Maybe do another one. See, it just sometimes you just gotta really work them in there because they don't want to go. Oh wow, it's just so pretty. Do one up here. Sometimes I like the bunny tails clumped together, and sometimes I like having them spread out. With this one, I'm just doing more of a spread out with it. And it just adds that extra pizzazz to it. So here's what it's looking like so far. Might do one more right here. What color are we gonna wrap this in? I'll just bring this, got a whole basket of ribbon here, and I bought some new stuff the other day and I forgot what colors they were, so I'm trying to see. I really like this one. It's like a velvet mustardy color, but I think that might be too dark, but I might go with that one if I can't find anything else, because I think the brown is, or not the brown, the rust color is too dark. Not blue. Maybe I'll tie some of this into it. That's cool. I mean, usually if you're getting married and I know what colors you're gonna do, I'll already have this purchased, but since this was kind of a quick thing, let's see. I don't know, maybe that color right there. It's light, it'll go well. I like the ribbon to kind of offset it a little bit, but that pink is kind of pretty. It brings out the color in the mums. Or do I want the peach? I think I'll do the peach. All right, peach it is. I think that was harder than it needed to be. But that's all right. Okay. This is pretty sheer, which is good and bad at the same time. That's my scissors. I like that it's sheer because it's got that really nice, like, soft look to it, but then it doesn't cover up my tape very well when it's sheer. So let's see, that's the front. Got a mess going. So I know you guys can't exactly see what I'm doing, but I'm just kind of lining the flowers up on the edge of my table. And then I'm gonna wrap this around it 2 times so it covers up the tape. And it's always my fear that the ribbon's gonna like slip down and come undone. Let's see. This one I'm just gonna do a simple knot, simple hand-tied knot. And then I am gonna add these little leather straps in. These were actually left over from they were like tied on a vase that I had ordered in, and I wanted to use the vases from Valentine's Day, and I think the leather just made it look too fallish, and so I took the leather strap off and they turned out really pretty. Okay, yeah, super simple, very nice. We'll give these ends another cut. Oops, that one's got a little wire in it. Dull my nippers. Where's the other one? I'm sure we'll find it. Might be shorter. And so that's like one thing that I would pay attention to if I was doing this for an actual wedding, is if it, make sure they're all long enough. I did cut those ends a little shorter than I wanted to. But yeah, oops, move this out of the way. I think that turned out really pretty. I'll do a close up so you guys can see. All right, thanks.